Hey YouTube, Mayhem here. A bunch of people have asked me to do a completion video on this storm shelter that I ended up putting together and building. And so I'm going to do kind of one. I'm 3/4 of the way through with it, but I figured now is a good time as any to go ahead and do a video, and then I'll do a complete video. One of the things I lack is a few more loads of dirt, and it's just time to get it spread. I'm working out of town a lot, so it's really hard for me to be able to coordinate with getting a tractor out here and doing the work and everything, and then having them dump it and doing the tractor work. So it's just really hard. But I do want to show you, I've got it set up. We're going to put a bench across the back and down the side. It'll have a padded back, and I'll show you all this in just a second. And then it's going to have a flip up recess, so there's going to be plenty of room for storage for blankets, pillows, bottled water, stuff like that. Hopefully I'm building this so I will be in it maybe an hour or two at the most, but I'm going to have enough food and water just in it to make it comfortable and everything, to where it'll be a little bit more comfortable to stay in for a longer term if you had to, like overnight or something like that, if there were some bad storms coming through. I've got a CB radio. I'm going to get that installed. I've got an antenna, a big antenna, and I figure I won't raise it until we would probably go into it. I'm thinking about doing a generator on the outside a little bit further down, boxed, and then running a possibly a fan or a little bit of a small air conditioner in here as well during the hot weather, to keep this cool, and also to help cycle the air, because potentially there will be 4 people, 2 dogs, and 3 cats in this. And I've got vents here at the back, and then up at the front I've got some as well. I would like to have a little bit more air circulating through it, because even inside, well, it's about 100 degrees outside, and it's in the 70s in here. I've been working outside all day. So let me pause this, and then I'll come around there. I'll open the door up and get a little bit more light in here, and we'll... Okay, I do want to show you how you open the door lever. I have 3 locks. This one lever engages the 3 locks. This insert can be knocked out if you feel like the door, there's a problem outside the door. I've got a 12-volt power supply. Ultimately, I'd like to have enough storage under this bench that we're going to build here, that most all of this, or at least one of these, will be able to go here. This is completely covered by dirt. This one has dirt up to here, and this one has dirt up to about here. So this is going to be the bleeding side, guys. Fortunately, we planned this to where most of the tornadic activity comes from this way. These are 6x6 that have been rebarred together, and then it's all filled in with rocks and everything, and you've seen all the little videos we've done on the rocks. We still got to put some type of roof on the top. I'm thinking some type of steel, and I'm looking at either some scrap plate steel that I've got, or some car hoods, and I've got several car hoods, so we might be doing that. More to come. Okay guys, and this is the exterior, and you can see we've kind of built it to make it a little bit more pleasant looking, but also to use to deflect as well. I've got it padlocked. The one neighbor I have knows the combination. That way, if we're not ever here, they can come inside and use it as well if there's a storm. And once I open this up, I padlock it back, so I can't be ever locked in if anything should happen. And I can just open that up. I've got that. I need to close that up also. And steel barrel We've got it full of gravel right now, and I'm filling it up with debris. We're going to fill it all the way up to the top here, and then run a piece of plywood across the top. So, more to come. So, you can see we've done went and got another load of rock, and these are rocks that I find off the sides of the roads, and then we'll load up and go pick them up and then fill them in with the gravel. And like the low spots here, I'll probably end up with 4 or 5 layers of rock to build it up higher than the roof level. Actually, it's probably going to be that tallest rock right there. The rock ultimately will be that high, and at least on this side, and I'll taper it. But it is a work in progress. I want to say we might have $600 in it. It's mostly dirt, and the cost, this was an old Army radio communication shack that had been on the property for years from another business that was here, and I had someone move it, so it cost me a couple of $100 to have them move it. I dug it out by hand, and then we filled it in. I borrowed a neighbor's backhoe and a front end loader, and everything else we've done by hand. Got some cost for rebar and screws and everything in it, and then I do have some drainage all the way around it, 2 levels of drainage just to keep water from building up and pooling behind it. Everything else is free junk that we've had on the property, needed to get rid of. So that's it, guys, and I'll do videos as I get everything finished up. Hopefully by the fall I'll have this thing finished up completely. By October I'd like to put a stroke across this on my list of stuff to do. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.